Okay, welcome back, ladies and gents, to Portugal at Académica. We're still in kind of like the preseason mode here, but we're going to be heading to some friendlies and progressing the timeline forward for sure. Something I've noticed here that's going to be a problem is that we don't have any physios or sports scientists. So this is how your players like don't get hurt. And you might say, hey, how about you just like hire them? Well, I've tried, and I need to ask the board to increase basically like salaries across the board. This team's a little cheap on the cheap side in terms of hiring staff. Like everyone I've tried to hire has just been like, nah, man, you're not paying me enough. And there's a couple of thousand like below the minimum, so it's not. I don't think it's worth getting a physical person who just has like a couple of points. That has to be not good. I haven't run tests against that, but that has to not be good. So another thing I'm going to change here to help with this is I started doing this on a previous save, and this helped a lot. Is that we actually have no recommendations. See, there's just nothing. Is that so? This is in the training screen and the rest screen here. You can set okay when the player has like a very poor condition. We want them to do. You can say, hey, bubble intensity if you want them to get hurt. Or you can say, don't do anything. What we're going to do is we're going to say no pitch work if you have this heart. And we're going to say half intensity if you have this heart and non intensity if you have those. And what we're going to do too later is I'm going to set up is like, for example, wrong doggo, the other doggo. Where is he? This guy. He's 18. So anyone under 21, I'm basically going to come into your training and then we're going to set you to be double intensity as well. But part of this is, well, I'm going to go through each player, eventually get there, and I'm going to set up a position I want them to play. So for example, he's going to be no nonsense. He's already pretty decent stopper, actually, which we might do with being 3 at the back. We might actually do that in the tactic, actually, but we want to say everyone has a position, a role, and a duty. And then additional focus here, doing your staffs meeting, the staffs will like tell you what to change and don't make recommendations for this. I'm not too worried about this here, but what this does is like better train your players. Because if you just say, for example, this guy here is our other defensive back. If we go to training, he's just doing center back, right? But he's not focusing on any of the skills that we might want him to focus on. If you leave him like this, he might improve his penalty taking or I don't know, like off the ball or something ridiculous that we don't need for this positioning. So we want to say for him, defensive center, we're going to do wide center back for him. We're going to say wide center back and we're going to say defend. He is 24, I believe. 25. Okay. So yeah, we will not do double on him. It'll be automatic. But yeah, that's something that need to be aware of. So I'm going to go through and set up the training for all the players in the squad and set up training for everyone in the U19 team as well. All right, so we have Doggo, the center back, the old guy who's 31. We already have some transfers and some loan offers for this guy, and they're going to pay 100% of his wages, which is great. I'm going to accept this one. Yeah, I'm going to accept that one. I'm going to not accept that one. I'm going to not accept the transfer request. I think we should keep him. We might need him in case people get injured or something. So, especially not having any physios. But yeah, that's gonna help free up the center back position so we can get the young boys in there, play and win. This is what I mean, by the way, with the staff meeting. Your staff's gonna recommend what they should focus on, like attacking movement, etc., defensive positioning. So you don't have to worry about. I don't worry about trying to set that stuff individually. Sometimes if they're younger, I try to say, hey, work on your pace, work on your strength or whatever. But if you're these guys in their 30s, sure. If you think they should work on those things, they should work on those things. I don't think they're going to improve much, but we'll see. The board has rejected my request to increase Vizio's salary. I want to talk to the board about this one. Increase salaries. What? All they do is complain to you? Wow, I've never done that before. Maybe I should do that. I've never been like, yo, um, you're wrong. But no, cool. That's good because I haven't literally played a single match, so they have no reason to think to trust me, anything like that. One thing I just remember too, we need to do in the training. Okay, so we have some team bonding in here. Team bonding is great. So next week we're playing some matches instead of some rests. We're gonna do some team bonding. Team bonding increases your team cohesion. I think that's abysmal. We can probably try to bring that up. But yeah, we're gonna introduce ourselves to the team here, and it's gonna be the shortest meeting of all time because I want to say, hey, I'd like to introduce myself as your coach, and I just want to say I have nothing else to say to you. That's pretty much it. I don't know how they're gonna react or their expressions or personalities yet. So some players will be like, because I want to say, guys, we're not getting relegated. That's just I refuse to accept that we're gonna get relegated. Unless literally everyone gets hurt. We're gonna do our damn best, but I don't want to tell them that because they're gonna be like all upset about it. We need them to be positive going into these, friendly matches to build that locker room atmosphere and have them trust me more too before we start making some big promises against him. So yeah. Okay, so let's check out some scouting here. So we got going on. We are at the scouting capacity. I could try. I'm actually gonna try to see if we already are over the scout limit this one, which is interesting. But I'm gonna ask to see if I can get more scouts because that'd be great. But for the deep line playmaker, we're actually doing. There's some progress here because there are 23 potential people here who could fill this role for us, which is great. I should have also. I need to change this. I'm trying to do it now, but we're gonna say we need you to be a deep lane playmaker, of course, but we also need you to have a transfer value like less than 60,000. Let's say less than 100,000 because we can negotiate. Even 250,000, right? Because yeah, because the thing about that is like we don't really have like the cash to be like we're not flush with cash enough to be like, yo, bro, what? So confusing. Why is this thing like? Yeah, we don't really have the ability to just go in get a lot of these players. But this guy here, he's on free. He's a free transfer right now. Don't think he's very good so far, but let him scout. So yeah, it's a good start. And we have another person here. Okay, wow, he's pretty good. I don't think he would want to come here if I approach to sign him. He would. I don't know anything about this guy yet besides these ranges, so he might be good. He might be really brave. He might have great pace. He might have good positioning, good teamwork, good work rate. What positions do you play? I hate that I clicked this for sure. I hate that I clicked this because it's gonna be hard to come back. And he wants to play a ball-winning midfielder. Okay, maybe not. We don't need a ball-winning midfielder. Because, like, once you start that conversation, like, if I try to do it again, it'll be like, hey, you tried talking to me already, bro. So, yeah. But I was just gonna, I just doubt he was gonna sign with us. But if he wants to be a ball-winning midfielder, then we're good. We're Gucci. We don't need another ball-winning midfielder. Yeah, this isn't like a major player, but this is the problem with the physios. Is this? Yeah, he's out for 6 to 7 weeks. He's our our leading U19 striker who's got really good finishing and good heading. Man, and 6 foot tall. Jeez, this guy could be a real weapon here. But yeah, so he's out injured. So this is the problem we're running into, and I'm trying my best to get some more staff in here. We just got a sports scientist that's gonna help. I guess I had a sports scientist, but we still need to get more medical staff. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm gonna create a scouting for a goalkeeper. I think that would be a good idea to do. And honestly, I kind of want to loan in a goalkeeper. If I can do that, that would be great. I just want to loan a goalkeeper in. I don't want to go out and try to buy one. But we're just gonna do that too, because I think that's something we're probably gonna want to do at some point. Yeah, that might become a problem. So yeah, but let's see if we can loan one in. I think it's gonna be hard to find a person to loan in for sure. So speaking of loaning in, goalkeeper, our star goalkeeper is out, and he is not on double intensity training. So yikes! Yeah. Oh boy, what a start! Your star goalkeeper is out. Oh, look at this, another guy out. 4 weeks. We another guy 6. Oh my gosh, can we like I'm can we like say like can we just do half intensity? Holy crap, so much injury risk right now. Holy crap. Just no pitch. Oh, no pitch work here either. Oh boy. Yeah, we have a lot of injuries so far. It's literally like our starting goalkeeper. So our backup goalkeeper. Welcome, bro, because you're gonna be starting. Bernardo Santos, welcome. You're gonna be starting, kid. Holy crap. So okay, not a good start. Okay, we're gonna offer Duarte here a like professional contract. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna try to sign this sports scientist too. Okay. We got 14 potential matches starting up for goalkeeper, which is really good. I was actually worried that we are gonna have a hard time trying to find goalkeepers. But looks like we're gonna, yeah, have a good chance. Some of these guys are already on loan listed too, like this guy. Oh gosh, I think he's good, but we'll see what we can do. But scouting is gonna hopefully come through for us. So scouting came back and it found no wingbacks on the left side that fit our criteria. Interesting. Do we have to go 2.5 stars? Might just have to increase our scouting range or something. But we should look and see in terms of scouted players who the team has scouted so far. And we have an advanced playmaker here with central midfield and attack. He's got good first touch, some decent finishing. He's 27, so he's not going to grow very much. It's an interesting pickup. He's still got pretty decent potential. This guy's going to do a lot of crap. Andrea Vieira. This guy can do advanced playmaking. He can do deep block, first touch. Okay. What's the negatives about this guy? Poor heading. Okay. I wonder if we can sign him. I wonder if we can sign him. He's 30 years old and he's interested. What a point. Okay. And no extra promises, dude. Okay. 2 years. We'll give you one. We'll give you one. We'll give you a bonus if you get even more assists and goals, dude. If you crush that, I'll give you 41. I'm not giving you 2 years. I really don't want to give you 2 years. That's fine. I'll pay you more. Let's do it. Yeah, it's 30. I'm not giving you 2 years. That's potentially a 35 percentage increase. So that might be a good signing. Hopefully that works out. Honestly, um, let's see here. Oh, our scouting team has found a 17-year-old here that we should definitely bring on. Good potential. Once again, he is 17. So great find. Good job, guys. Good job. So they're finding some players, and he's being a DM, so we can say, hey, we want to play you defensive midfielder. Center probably has a ball winning. Defensive midfielder. Okay. Yeah, let's do ball winning midfielder. So let's do ball winning midfielder on. We could do support, I guess. Yeah. I think we can do double. And we say, hey, welcome this guy to the team. Yeah. Great. Nice. Andrea has accepted the contract that we've given him. So this is awesome. This is a great, great pull. So he's probably going to be either a best player or second best player on the team that we have under contract, which is nice. There we go. Confirm the capture. Let's go. I was looking at Hugo here, our most paid player at 81,000 a year. I was curious on how long this guy, been around, whatever and stuff. And it's insane. He's been here since 2004 when the team was in the Premier League. So I don't know if he's considered like a club legend or not, but holy crap. He's been here since they were in the Premier League. He left, came back, then left again, then came back. Played a year in Kazakhstan. That's crazy. I just thought that was super fascinating. So I definitely want to try to keep him here around as long as possible if we can. But he's on a 1 year deal, so if he signs and want that again, then we're gonna have a problem, Hugo. But we'll try our best to keep Hugo around. All right, so I'm just looking at the tactic a little bit here and trying to see what should we do. It's a little asymmetrical because this new guy we got in is going to be really good, but he's not going to be great at playing here back. So we want probably to move him up. But I don't want to move this guy up too. So we're gonna see if we can get some scouting. We can go traditional kind of tactic here. So what I want to do is do wing play and do a 4-4-3 and just do this here. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's just we just do this. And we have a guy who can play here really, really well. And then not an anchor, but yeah. So let's see what we can do from the scouting perspective here. See if we can help out. We just need more depth, I think, in general too, which would be nice. We have this 21-year-old Colombian striker. I think I want to bring him in just to give us more depth there, more options. So we're gonna try that. He needs a free transfer, so he won't cost us anything to bring in. Okay, we get a press conference to kind of basically talk about this new guy we got in. Andre Vieira? Okay. Let's just, yeah, hoping a fresh face can help out, boost everybody, etc. Just be positive. Be positive. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we did make an offer to him. Looks like my assistant coach or someone he made this guy an offer. I have no idea who this kid is. Mr. Hare, 18 years old. Oh, okay. I've assigned my staff to just sign U19 players that they find to be interesting. I have the final approval on those players, which is good. It's helpful. But yeah, let's see what we got here. It looks like that striker has accepted our deal. Nice. Nice. Yeah, he's got a lot of potential here to be better. So we definitely will be trying to play him much as we can. We do have another backup striker who's not very good, and he's kind of basically aged out too, so he's not going to be growing much. So yeah, it's gonna be good. Then we'll do here. We'll do fans forward on attack. That's our tactic. He's 21. I won't double his intensity. Plus, we do need. He is here for depth, so at last I need is him getting hurt. Nope. The guy we just looked at has not agreed to join us. Okay. No, we have a press conference for this kid as well. This Colombian striker. Sure. Just be positive. Be positive. No reason to be negative. I'll try to upset anyone in the locker room. For sure. Top goal scorer odds for this season. Interesting. Just literally scouting all of these players. Yeah, let's just scout them all. So we can get them and kind of understand. It's like, yeah, okay, keep an eye on you. We may need to sign some of you guys for sure. Okay, so looking good here. I do want to potentially look at bringing in some players on loan. A little bit worried about depth once again, especially with the injuries that we're getting and stuff. So yeah, and this backup goalkeeper situation too is not great. Not great. Very worried about that too, but I can't find a goalkeeper that's worth hiring, worth bringing in for sure. But if we look at the scouting, we are currently under the payroll budget, being over the payroll budget, which is fun. Okay, I need to tell my staff to stop scouting players. So these guys are all available for loan. Central midfielder here. Wow. Wow. Yeah, 22 years old. Jeez, he would be incredible on this team. Holy crap. Make an offer for a loan. Loan offer, yeah. I don't think we can really afford him. Yeah, I don't think we can actually afford this. That sucks. And the rest are just center backs. Golly, we don't need more center backs. Okay. All right, another U19 player we got in. He's got a lot of good first touch and passing and decisions. Great. So a lot to grow here in terms of just literally everything else, but pretty good start. So we're definitely gonna bring this kid in, see what he can do. Okay, Hugo's out. The captain is out for 6 to 8 days, so he's gonna be out before our very first match of the season. Awesome. Love to see it. Just not ideal here. And then we're also gonna go in and make him captain along with the defensive midfielder as well. These two were captain before I got here, so I'm just gonna leave this the same. I didn't bring anybody else in worth being a captain with them, so we're just gonna leave that. Leave that as is. All right, ladies and gents, that's the end for this episode. The next one is going to be our very first match of the season. See you guys then.